When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. So the Utah Utes offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do.
There he goes! He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Utes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to swing it on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Purdue! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0 middle of. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's caught. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And wings it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He's going to fire deep. Give him 6. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Makes the catch. It's Booker. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Booth. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Utah! He would not be denied.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking.
Gets loose in the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Here's a return from midfield. Can they catch him? He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. And this is an offensive coordinator's dream. The short field, the very short field, the punt return setting up a 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Gets it out fast. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute.
And they will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Purdue.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Fires to the big fella, and this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Utes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Turning it on!
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Finds his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Here's the return from in, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit in ball security.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City.
The Utes will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Power football with the run. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 40. At midfield, he's got room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Boilermakers are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the returner will be brought down. WhoTah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Moran. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. And they don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Utes send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a...
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give on the inside. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big...
Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Got his man. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Right back to the well. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Utes line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time, as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
First down for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 45 on his way. It's a running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Utes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Utes will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Purdue! Great job by the back on the option.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. WhoTah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Pulls it in. It's Foster. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Utes have their offense in high gear. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Moran. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Line getting set on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for them.
Turning it on.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard